That's a very good question. Thank you, Maria. Again, I don't want to sound like a broken record, and I always say this because, at the end of the day, a lot of the problems that we have to do with money. Where does the money come from? Where are we going to get the money? How are we going to allocate the money? So it's a priority to support those in poverty or even below the poverty line. We need to prioritize that and put as much funding as possible towards these kind of services. The grassroots organizations, if they need funding, then they should be able to get funding readily. They shouldn't have to go through a lot of red tape, a lot of bureaucracy. If there's a need there, well, these are pretty much stopgap measures, right? People are starving, they're homeless, they need these services, so let's get it to them. If it's technology-based, well, I think, you need to put together a committee to address that right away, an emergency committee. How can we mitigate that? Well, go back to maybe have a paper-based parallel system if they can't access it, right? So these are the kind of solutions that we need to look at. We need to prioritize it, but before we even do all that, we need to do a very extensive audit of everything that we are doing so far, because right now we're in a mess. We can see that everywhere, and if you want to move forward, you need to clean up that mess first. You don't just kind of stand there with a mess and keep making more of a mess. You need to clean house. You need to know where there's money to be saved. You need to know where there's money to be made, what streams of revenue we can realize right away so that we can help the most vulnerable people in need. But what we have right now, whatever pool of money we have right now, we need to prioritize first. We can't say, okay, well, let's do something that's also important, but not as important as saving people. So we need to make sure that everyone has the services they need, and they have a roof over their head, and they have food to eat. These are the most important things. Thank you very much.